Welcome all my dear friends. I am Professor K.S. Banker and welcome in Study Bunny channel. Today I am going to discuss about the CPM example of GATE 2019 set number 2. So the question is, a project consists of 6 activities. The immediate predecessor of each activity and the estimated duration is also provided in the table below. So here activities are there, immediate predecessors and durations. And then if all one statement is there, if all the activities other than S take the estimated amount of time, the maximum duration in weeks of the activity S without delaying the completion of the project is blank. Means you have to find out the maximum duration. You have to find out here what you have to find out, the maximum duration of activity S. So to find out this maximum duration, you have to just draw the network diagram according to the given data. So here activity P and Q, there is no predecessor. So I will just going to draw the network diagram. This is event number 1. Here activity P, duration is 5 days. This is event 1. This is event number 2. Now activity Q, there is no predecessor, so it will again start from this event, first event. So this is activity Q, duration is 1 week. This is event number 3. Now activity R and predecessor Q. So this is Q. So here you just draw the activity R. So this is your activity R. The duration is 2 weeks and the event number 4. Now activity S, predecessor P and R. P and R, here both are separate. So you have to join this both activity by some dummy activity. So I will just draw the dummy activity through which both can join. So this is dummy. So you can just represent at D1 and the duration of dummy is always 0. So this is the dummy activity through which our P and R activity will join. So activity S, predecessor are P and R. So P and R is joined now. So you can draw the activity S from here also. So here I will just draw the activity S and the duration is 4. Now activity T, predecessor P. So this is P. So draw the activity S. This is activity S, activity T, and the duration is 6 weeks, and this is the event number 5. And the last activity is U, predecessor S and T. So this is your last activity U and the time duration is 3, and this is the event number 6. So this is our network diagram. Now we will first see what is our project completion time, so that we can know that activity C can be maximized without affecting the project completion time. So project completion time can be calculated by the estimation of earliest start time and latest finish time. So in this box we will just determine the earliest start time and latest finish time. So the equation of earliest start time is earliest start time of tail event plus duration. So 0 plus 5 is equal to 5. Here 0 plus 1 is equal to 1. Here 1 plus 2 is equal to 2, but this activity are coming over here, so 5 plus 0, 5. So take the maximum from both this activity. So 5 plus 0 is equal to 5 is the maximum, so take 5. Now 5, here two activity are coming in this event, so calculate the earliest start time of this S and T and take the maximum. So 5 plus 6, 11, and 5 plus 4, 9. So 11 is maximum, so take the 11. Then 11 plus 3, 14. Now latest finish time is the same as the earliest start time. Okay, now from this you can know that your project completion time is 14 week. So find out the latest finish time also. 11 minus 3, sorry, 14 minus 3, 11. Here two activity are going, so 11 minus 6 and 5 minus 0, 5. So minimum, take the minimum one, 5. Here 5 minus 2, sorry, 11 minus 4, 7. 7 minus 2, 5. 5 minus 5, 0. And 5 minus 1, 4. So take the minimum. So this will become your critical path. Both the value are same, both the value are same, both the value are same, both the value are same. So this will become your critical path. But we have to find out the maximum value of S so that your project cannot be delayed. So if you calculate the here, if you see this path, so 5 plus 0 plus 4, 9, 9 plus 3, 11. So if you follow this path to complete the project, then if you will take this time for week, then what would be the project completion time? 5 plus 0 plus 4 is equal to 9, 9 plus 3 is equal to 12. So 12 is project completion time if activity S will take the 4 week. But if it will increase up to 2 week more, then what would be your project completion time? 5 plus 0 plus 2. 5 plus 0 plus 6. 4 plus 2. 6 plus 3. So 6 plus 3, 9. 9 plus 5, 14. So your project completion time would not be affected. 14 is your project completion time, and if the S duration will increase up to 2 weeks, then your project completion time would not be affected. That's why the maximum value or the duration, maximum value or duration of activity S can be 6 weeks. So your answer is 6. So activity S, the maximum duration of X would be the 6 weeks, 4 weeks actual and 2 weeks more. Then it will take the 6 weeks to complete the project. So your project duration will not be affected. So your answer is 6. Thank you very much all of you.